What's up, guys? Brent Hess here with the Real Influence podcast. We are here chatting about our upcoming Champions League boxing event here coming up at the Salisbury Center, June 14th. And we are here with one of our athletes, one of our excited athletes to be on the card, Eric Spidey Shayman. Eric, how you doing today, my man? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Brent.
All right, man. Well, hey, let's get right into it, man. For those who might not know you, I know you've never competed on Champions League before. Give us a way to get to know you a bit. Give us a little on your background, maybe your upbringing a bit, and ultimately what led to boxing for you.
Okay. I guess starting off, like growing up, I always was like an active kid that couldn't sit still. So like I always gravitated towards sports and always had that like athletic gene. So I started off with basketball and soccer, the MSI recreational organization leagues in like DC area. And then I got really good footwork doing all those like toe touches drills on the soccer ball. And then somehow one day I like randomly ended up at over on Rockville Pike with a friend at his junior champions. It was with Coach Bruce over on Champions Boxing on Rockville Pike. And then from there, I kind of just fell in love with boxing. But I didn't actually start competing until 2 years ago. But I've been training since I was little. So that's where like it gets iffy with me because like I have the technical skills of someone that's been doing it for 11 years. But my record says I've only been doing it for 2.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people – I've sparred at other gyms. A lot of people recognize me and they know what I'm capable of. So yeah. I've been in the game for a while. So
that's cool. Yeah, you've been in the sport for quite some time, and excited to have you in here. Now, this podcast is called the Real Influence Podcast. So something I like to start off talking about before we get into obviously your fight is some of your big influences. I'm sure you've had some along your journey, whether that be just in your life in general or specifically in your boxing career. Share with us some of those empowering influences that you've had. Share it with us now.
There's a couple that come to mind. First one, I would definitely my coach Sula Segoa, who I personally like work every day with one-on-one, and with Coach Randolph too, who all the urban boxing heads will know those names though. Yeah. But like I'm telling you, when I'm done with champions, everyone else will know their names as well. But it all started when I first started. I skipped a run with Coach Sula. And then he didn't let me train with him for like a week until I proved with him that like I would show up and do my own thing without him and like be willing to earn my way back. And then it kind of set the tone in my head of like, this is how you work. This is how you train. This is how you live the life of a boxer. And then it just kind of stacked the days from there, But I definitely owe it to Sula because tough love. Let's call it tough love because he didn't say it in a nice way either. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no, I like that, man. And some of tough love, some of those influences probably create the biggest impact, right? And I know as a coach and a gym owner myself, I know that I look at guys like yourself, like young athletes, and I'm like, hey, are you self-motivated at all, right? Because you gotta be, right? Like if you're not showing up and you're not doing the road work outside of just the regular whatever training we're doing, then it proves to me you're not really 110%, man. And if you're going to be in fight sports, what they say, you don't play boxing, right? Like if you're going to be in there, you risking your health and everything, you got to be doing the extra. And I think your coach there instilled that in you from the jump, it sounds like. And that's important, man. Now, on the other side of influence is influencing, right?
Yeah.
And do you notice yourself now? I mean, you're saying you've been in the sport for 11 plus years and competing for a few years now. Do you notice yourself being any kind of influence to others? And tell us, whether that's youth or some teammates or maybe some of your friends. Tell us a little bit about that and how fulfilling that might be for you.
I mean, for me, like I said, I've been doing it since I was young, but it's weird enough. Like I was actually kind of like embarrassed I was a fighter when I was younger because like it's such a lonely road and you don't understand it as a kid and you want to be doing what everyone else is doing. So when you're not, you're kind of program yourself to be embarrassed. So
Yeah.
I see like these younger kids like trying their hardest on their own, and like I try to like let them know like it is a team. We're in the ring alone, but we get there as a team. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like you have all these people around you building you up, and I'm trying to like at our gym, I try to be the big brother and like what's your goals? What's your goals in boxing? Like, are you just here to like get good, or like is a bully picking on you, or like or like I talk to the youth and try to like really understand and like what their reason for fighting is or
Mm.
learning to fight, and like I try to be that like helpful hand of getting them to their goal. Like, oh, you don't you want to have better runs? Well, come run with me, and I'll pull back my pace and help them finish the mile. Like be
Yeah.
that helpful ear while they're running the mile. Because like I know what I'm capable of on the mile, but I want to get them there too. So it's kind of just like, and on
Yeah.
top of that, like I started coaching as well. Not only does like it benefit your attention to detail, like as a fighter. So like I've noticed like the way I watch sparring since I started coaching and stuff is a lot different than when you don't coach. So
Mm.
like you really start picking pieces apart like a chess match, and
Yeah.
like I'm learning just as much as I am from them. So like as a fighter, it's also like a growing experience as well.
No, that's beautiful, and it sounds like you are that person to kind of open up those lines of communication with the young, because some guys, they get in the gym and they just put their head down and train, and that's fine if you're just a fighter. But it sounds like, and I can kind of feel it radiating off of you, that you aren't that kind of guy in the gym. You're the kind of guy who not only puts his head down and gets to work, but also is interested in influencing others and kind of like, hey, how's your day? How you doing? What are you into boxing? Why are you getting into boxing? Oh, you want to come run with me? And that's awesome, man. That's really paying it forward, right? In a certain sense, right? Like all the lessons and all the things that when you were younger probably you had some influence done to you. Now you're passing along that positive influence to others, and that's a beautiful thing, man. And so moving on to your fight, though, man, I know you've been super excited to get on a Champions League card. I couldn't quite get you on our last one, but here we are, man. And I almost couldn't get you on this one, man. I mean, you've had, I think, a record number of cancellations. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, man. You had about I think it's 8 guys back out from fighting you June 14th, and man, I was at maybe around 3 or 4 or 5. I was kind of just like, I almost made it. I was almost just determined to get you on the card. It became something like, I was like, man, I'm not letting this guy not be on the card, man. He's accepted every single one of these matchups, no matter who it is, and you got rejected up until the last one here. We got Ray Call Brewster from Old School Boxing Gym, a gym with a lot of great notoriety, another DC gym just like you guys there at Urban Boxing. And man, I know you're really looking forward to your chance to shine inside the Champions Ring. Tell us, Eric, though, what do you know about Ray Call, if anything, and or his team, Old School, heading into this big fight here coming up on June 14th?
So one of the people I train with, Coach Randolph, actually is friends with one of his coaches, Coach Jordan Peters, who
Mm.
actually also coaches at Urban. I don't know if he still does. I know he did for a bit over at Navy Yard for like a hot minute. I know he's a great coach, great pro fighter as well. So I know he's definitely passing on whatever's up here to him. The really thing I pay attention to, left or right-handed. You know what I mean? Are we going to be battling front foot position?
Yeah.
Because I know he's a southpaw, so I can tell you expect the lead foot battle and the right hand coming for me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a southpaw or no?
I switch, but
Okay.
I mean, we'll see what's open,
Yeah. I like that.
I just know when he's southpaw, my right hand is going to be coming a lot more. So
right straight
yeah.
down the pike, man. And he
Mhm.
might have that left too, trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
So that's
that's where the lead foot position comes in.
that's the battle of
Yeah,
opposite stances, and
yeah.
that's beautiful insight from you. Now, I know you're not going to want to leave the Salisbury Center that day without your gold medal, your gold Champions League medal wrapped around your neck. Tell us, Eric, what should our audience expect to see from you? What kind of energy will you be bringing into fight day come June 14th, man? Because I know you got some good stuff.
Actually, well, I'm a pressure fighter, so expect a lot of front foot fighting and me coming forward. And I'm used to taking hits. I'm not scared of taking hits. I've kind of developed the, like, if you're gonna hit me, you better get out of the way from my counter too. So
Yeah.
expect a lot of front foot. And I love that I'm the first urban boxing fight.
Yep.
I'm kind of the tone. I like to be the tone setter. Like one of my favorite clips on Remember the Titans is when the quarterback gets hurt and everyone's shook because the quarterback's hurt, and then he comes in and trucks the defender, sets the tone, and then they win the game. So I
Yeah.
kind of like that's kind of how I want to set the tone for even no matter what happens, win or lose, I want to set the tone. Then
Yeah.
I'll learn, and as long as I leave the ring, learn something, I'll be a satisfied fighter.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got a powerful squad of urban boxers coming out, teammates of yours that are fighting on this show. I think more than we've had in the past. And I'm a big fan of Coach Arturo. I have a lot of good rapport with him and a lot of the coaches there at Urban Boxing. And, certainly I know Chance Burgess and I know Liam and Saif even fought on our last card as well. So, man, you guys are like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming in here. 4 of you guys coming in here to do battle, man, and I'm really, really excited because all you guys are different in certain ways. I feel like you are, you're you, man, and no one, you're a dynamic guy. I haven't seen you in the champions ring, so there's a lot to prove for you still, man, and I want to see it.
Yeah.
And so Liam, I mean, I'm a big fan of Liam. He's amazing, big, tall, lanky striker, and powerful guy. A lot of pizzazz to his boxing and his attitude, in general. I think Saif is a big power puncher that I didn't know about until our last event, and
Yeah.
man, he is a power. He was a bruiser, man. I mean,
My jaw still hurts from sparring him, man.
Yeah. I'm sure, man. And then of course you got Chance Burgess, who, man, you can't give enough credit for. He was the main event in our last fight, and he was, our former title holder, and man, he's just an amazing guy, both inside and outside the ring. And just you guys all being in here, being under the same roof and fighting together in Champions League, man, it's going to be an amazing thing.
Sure.
And I'm sure that I mean, and this is, I guess, just a question for you. How does your teammates fighting on the same card as you and having all these literally 4 of you guys on the same card, how does that how do you feel about that, and how does that motivate you?
Me, I feel like I was joking with Chance the other day. We called Liam, we were trying to figure out an Avenger name for Liam because we were going to like come on not a little foreshadowing for the next event, but maybe an Avengers theme, like for all of us. But like, it's nice because like, we push each other, we hold each other accountable. Like the other day we went to another gym for our sparring event over a triple threat over in Upper Marlboro, and like watching Safe go to work and just watching your teammate like dig deep. It inspired me to like go, like, even though I had sparred before him, like my rounds were before him and I watched him go, then I went right the next day. I was like, man, I gotta catch up with that man's power, man. Like that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how does he have power like that? I gotta have it, So it's just watching, and like you said, we all bring different elements. So it's like I see a different element I don't have. I can lean on them to teach me.
Yeah. And you know how the saying goes, iron sharpens iron. And you must be benefiting maybe. I mean, I'm not sure, but you might be benefiting the most from that because you're going against these guys who are, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Saif, Chance, and Liam are all closer to the same weight, maybe a little heavier, and you're kind of like a little bit on the lighter, just a little bit lighter than those guys. So, but you're still sparring with them, right? So that must be a challenge, a little bit of a challenge for you, but that's going to make you better, and that's going to make it seem that much better when you step in there against a guy your same weight. I mean, they got to be
with
awesome.
Less ounces.
Yeah, they got to be
less
awesome.
Ounces in our hands.
Yeah, exactly. The glove's smaller. Exactly. Yeah, that's a big factor too. But I'm saying these guys that you're training with must have a big impact on you and a big helpful training tools for you is what I'm saying.
Oh, very much so. Because so the problem with me is, you'll see. I'll obviously prove it with my performance, but I'm more of considered like a Tyson style hitter. So like when I get in, I chop you down like a tree. So like my power for a 140 when I spar typical 140s drop usually. So it's like I usually have to go to like 160 when I'm like training for a fight. Like if I'm training someone, like pulling my punches and stuff, it's different. Yeah. But like when I'm getting ready for a fight, I have to spar a little heavier.
Yeah, no, man, I'm super excited to see you in there, man. And one thing I like to finish up with is a quote or a motto to kind of maybe something you've read or something that your coaches have shared with you, something that empowers you that you can kind of pay it forward and empower our audience with. Share it with us now.
So it's from the late Kobe Bryant, and it's everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. So I like it because like it's fight nerves are real. Like I don't care who you are, but like that's the quote I tell myself. This is just your opportunity to conquer it and rise. And I just recite that in my head, and it calms me. It's like my mantra, let's call it.
That's beautiful. Yeah, challenges are gonna make you better, like literally make you better, right? Like that's the other one, like the other one, pain is weakness leaving the body, right? Like you just got to make it through, and you're gonna be a better person on the other side of that, for making it through that, right? Not giving up, not just laying down. So no, that's beautiful, man. And so, man, you're gonna have some fans for sure after your performance on June 14th. So give us a way that we can follow you, whether that be your social medias or whatever you might have, and you can also share maybe your team's social medias and give out any shout outs you might want to give out.
Yeah, so I'll shout out well, first my social media, LILEZ301 on Instagram. And then Urban Boxing, my gym I train at, it's just Urban Boxing. There's all 3 locations under one page. And then I want to shout out the person that made my fight threads. They stayed up like they have their own store they do and stayed past store hours to customize me and Chance's like promo shirts and threads. So embrace your greatness on that page on Instagram. They have custom uniforms or whatever you want. They'll do it for you. Great price.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really neat. I didn't know they were doing that for you guys. So
yeah, well, it's a friend growing up, so he helped me out. That's why I want to return the favor.
Give him a little shout out. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, I'm really looking forward to getting you on here. Obviously, right? I didn't give up on you, so
I appreciate it.
Yep. No, I wanted you on here, and I'm excited to see you in the Champions Ring and finally make that walk. And you're gonna be setting the tone for your whole team there, for all 4 of you coming into the Champions Ring on June 14th. So man, I'm excited to see you in there. I hope training and everything continues to go awesome for you, and you stay healthy, which is the most important thing coming into this fight. And thank you once again. I know you got tons of stuff going on, training and whatever you got. So I appreciate you taking a little time to join us here on The Real Influence, my man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Eric Spidey Shayman will be making his Champions League boxing debut. Not his debut in boxing, though. This guy is ready to make his mark. So make sure you guys are picking up tickets at championsleagueboxing.com. We got our exciting upcoming show on June 14th. Do not miss it. We'll see you guys all here at the Salisbury Center very soon. Much love and respect.